The Chompus seems to be some sort of rich type of friend to the Wampus, same species, I must add. Allegedly, the Chompus is Wampus's cousin, who is a minor, and that is the extent of what we know about the Chompus. Now, this species is a sort of species of ferrets. It's based on another video game where the Wampus is a type of robot type of guy thing. I'm not too sure. It's based off of the video game Mule, M.U.L.E, and it's a very old video game that you could check out and do your research on, but that's what the species is based off of. It seems to have come to this is Chompus's, which seems to have acquired quite a bit of wealth, as you can see the gold chain, all that. Next up, Wampus's waffle wagon. We're talking about the Wampus now, not the Chompus or the Thwampus. Wampus has a waffle wagon in which there's order and pickup. You can order his famous waffles. It seems to be a pretty dazzling business. It's very interesting that the Wampus has a waffle wagon, and that seems to be his main motive of income, and how he can beat you, and how if you get in a race with the Wampus and you beat him, he'll fork over 50,000. It's mostly people believe to be income from his Wampus waffle wagon, and the bet seems to be that if you beat me, I'll give you $50,000. And if you lose to me, you pay me $50,000. He's a betting type of man. I'm joking. You don't pay the Wampus anything if you lose, but that would be a cool feature. The Wampus waffle wagon displays his main motive of income. It displays his life. During the day, he's out there selling waffles over by the racetracks, and during the night, he gets on the racetracks with y'all. Vice versa, he's there all the time just by the racetracks, racing or selling Wampus waffle wagons, or selling waffles in his Wampus waffle wagon. It's confusing. It's 3 W's. Next creature is the Thwampus. Now, the Thwampus is an interesting creature. Its only ever picture is this, and I do not believe it's going to come out anytime ever. Again, this was leaked in 2016, so it doesn't have modern features. However, the Thwampus seems to be a sort of rival to the Wampus, as in the Wampus's team, which is pretty much be a Wampus or a Thwampus, as the special requirements to be here. So the Thwampus might join the Wampus's postal service, because that's a special requirements. Be a Wampus or a Thwampus is the special requirements, which is why only the Wampus is here. However, this would indicate that maybe it's not a sort of rival, so there is a whole bunch of texts, and there is even including a text about the Wampus and the Thwampus. And I believe in the text about the Thwampus alludes to the Thwampus never being released, and at this rate we can see the Thwampus will never be released. If he does get released, it won't be through a bot, maybe it'll be through a car like the Chompus got. If you look at the model, the Wampus and the Chompus have the exact same type of look going on. Literally, there's no differences. You can see they both have the same mustache, the 2 rings right there, same type of print, and that just makes you believe. Of course, the Chompus right there is a little bit darker compared to the Wampus right there, but he still has a chain. And the Wampus and the Chompus are both seem to be close cousins and very closely related. One difference in the Chompus and the Wampus is the arms. Again, you can see the arms fully go out like that. However, as the Wampus, his arms reach down like that. But you can see they're still the same color, gray paws. However, over there, this alludes to the fact that the Chompus's belly and the Wampus's belly are both darker gray than the lighter gray that is featured on the Wampus, which is pretty cool. However, the Thwampus, again, seems to be a dark gray amalgamation of a different type of thing. You can see this face going on over here, this tail. It's a striped print, unlike the Wampus's furry print that you see over here. The Thwampus just has the legs going down on these wheels, it has the same type of these right here, but it doesn't have any. Again, that would be a lot more fire going on. And there's a lot of ideas for this Thwampus. Originally, some people were saying that the Thwampus could come at the top of your speed zone, which would be a pretty cool feature, a unique feature. It could come at the top of your speed zone, and therefore it would be harder to actually beat. And in terms of, you could get a higher reward, move some a lot more XP, a lot more money, and because it's going to be way harder to beat if you're at the top of your speed zone. That's a very unique feature. Again, it has a lot of comments. Join my gold giveaway. Join my gold giveaway. It's in the link in the description. By the way, join my gold giveaway.